Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. So this is actually part 2 of the makeup mistakes to avoid. So in the first part we did our face and base makeup. So this is the right side and this is the wrong side. So in today's video I'm going to show you guys what to do with eyebrows, eyes and lips. I also do want to say that I'm really not trying to make this side of my face look completely horrible. I'm just literally doing it as I see some people do it, which isn't necessarily wrong, but I do want to compare the two sides so that you can actually see the improvements that you can make. So yeah, basically we are not trying to look like a complete clown on this side. Let's start with eyebrows. So this is what I see a lot of people do, is they do like the little box eyebrow. They don't tap off any of the product and they start doing their eyebrows. As you can see, it is quite difficult to blend that very harsh line, and a lot of people also do their brows only with one shade and a bit too dark. Then the next thing that I see is either they don't clean up their eyebrows, or if they do, they use a way too light concealer. For the right side of my face, I'm firstly just going to comb up my eyebrows, and then at the tail I'm going to use the darker shade, and here in the front I'm going to use a lighter shade. So let me show you guys, like these two. So this one I'm using at the tail side, this one in front. What I like to do is I press the powder onto my hand first. Then I'm making little hair-like strokes. No solid lines. And here in front I am going to do little hair-like strokes up as well. Also, every now and then, take your spoolie and run that through your brows to make sure that the product is blended and dispersed. I do like to take an eyebrow gel as well and just run that through my brows. So that is eyebrows. As you guys can see, it is really important to try and keep your eyebrows as natural looking as possible. Now moving on to eyes. Wrong eye, right eye. For the right eye, I'm firstly going to prep my eye using a concealer, and I'm going to place the concealer all over my lid to just cancel out any of the color on my eyelid. We are making sure that there's concealer in this little part of the eye as well, because that's usually where we are blue. I'm also going to go over with powder because we don't want that concealer to crease. We're going to make up the side of the wrong eye first, and firstly I do want to say with eye makeup it is quite tricky because it will be according to your eye shape. So I have a bit of a hooded eye, so I have to kind of create a crease. So that is what I'm going to be doing in today's video, but I will also share some other mistakes that I see a lot of the times. I think a first mistake that we sometimes see is that you think that you have to use 4 or 5 shades in order to create like a really pretty eye look, and that's not necessarily true. Secondly, I think people use shades that are a bit harsh for their faces, and also sometimes too much shimmer. Okay, so firstly with my eye shape, if I follow the crease of my eye and I open my eye, all the hard work that I've done won't be seen. So I almost have to fake everything. So on this eye, I'm going to follow my natural eye and you will see what I mean. So here's my crease. And as you can see, when I just look straight at you, it's almost like you can't even see that. Ooh, I must remember I mustn't blend too much on this eye, because that's something I also see. People don't blend enough. So that's the transition shade done. Next shade, I'm going for a darker brown. That is what I'm going to do for eyeshadows with this eye. As you can see, it doesn't look too horrible, but most of the work you almost can't see. I have to do this for you to be able to see the shades and the colors. Now for eye pencil. I see a lot of people do that. They draw the eyeliner all over their eyes. And what this does is, especially when you do it with a black or dark eyeliner, is it makes your eye smaller. This is what I see with eyeliner a lot of times. So it's drawn all over the eye, and it's not really like smudged or smoked out. It is like just a harsh line. Now moving on to my right eye. Firstly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a cool tone shade and almost create a new crease by making a shadow. I am looking directly into the mirror. I'm not doing this at all. I'm looking straight and doing it above my little crease. And when I get to my eyebrow, I almost blend it a bit into my eyebrow. I just feel that it almost lifts this little part of my eye. And then again, when I get to the end, I almost blend it out to create a bit of a lifted effect. Can you guys see the difference that it makes when you blend the eyeshadow a bit into your eyebrow and almost down your nose? It creates a whole opening there where this one is almost like closed. I'm going to take a little smudger brush like this and take that shadow underneath my eye, but I'm not going to place it on my lash line. I'm also almost going to place it here in the crease where there's already a shadow to make my eye look bigger. Now I'm going to take a matte shade that's almost like a flesh color and apply that on my mobile lid. This just brightens and opens up your eye even more. Now we're going to go in with a bit of a darker brown just at the outer corner of the eye. To open up the eye even further, I am going to place a shimmery shade just in the middle of my eye and in my tear ducts. Just a little bit, not even all over the lid. For this eye, instead of using black, which is a bit harsh, I'm going to use a brown. And I'm not going to go with the brown on my lower lash line, just my upper lash line. And I'm going to do the teeniest little bit of a wing. It almost can't be described as a wing. It's almost like an extra little eyelash to just lift the eye. So what you want to do is you want to get as close as possible to your eyelashes. You don't want it to be almost like a line above your eyelashes. It must look blended in. And then what I like to do is go over that eyeliner with a little smudger brush like that to make sure that it is not harsh at all. Moving on to mascara. So this is what I see a lot of women do. Literally just at the tip of the eyelashes, they put the mascara. So on this side, we're going to do mascara the right way. Firstly, you're going to curl your lashes. After you have curled them, you are going to apply a primer. So you start at the base of your lashes and wiggle it through. Now with your mascara, you're going to do the same. You're going to apply it at the base and wiggle. You see what I'm doing with my hand? I'm twisting it up as well. Then I almost comb the middle ones up and the side ones to the side to give that almond shaped eye. Then for my lower lash lines, try and not start at the base, more just at the tips. Lastly, lips. So for lips, I am going to show you two different shades, and on the wrong side, I am going to use this nude. Now, if you see this nude in stores, you would think, oh my word, it's so beautiful, amazing, I want it, I need it. And I agree, that is why I bought it. But it is too light for me. So on this side, I'm going to show you what the wrong shade can do, and also if you don't follow the natural lines of your lip. Then on the right side of my face, I am almost just going to overdraw my lips a teeny little bit with a pencil, but not too much. As you guys can see, that is the teeniest, tiniest bit of overdrawing. Then I'm just blending my lip liner a bit because I don't like those harsh lines. Now I'm going to go in with the right nude. And then on the right side, I'm also going to apply a bit of lip gloss. and what I like to do is place a bit of that lip gloss on my cupid's bow to emphasize that. And that brings us to the end of this video. Like I've said, that this video is really not to make fun of anyone, but simply to show you guys a side by side what big difference the right techniques can do. If you enjoyed this video and you learned anything, please give this video a thumbs up. Also comment down below if you do make some of these mistakes. I know on an everyday basis I still make some of these mistakes. Also, I would love it if you could subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Always remember, you are worthy, you are loved, and you are beautiful.